Hey everyone, welcome back to the show. Anyway, I just want to give some updates on what's been going on, what's happening here at the radio shop, and where have I been for a while and not getting no videos. Well, we had tropical storm Ophelia come by, a few weeks back, and lost another tree, as you can see. So this tree was laying across this, and we use this as a driveway sometime. But we took it, poured it around. Now I lost this tree over here over the last hurricane that come through, and I've cut part of it up. I just need to clean up around the bottom. So yeah, lots of things going on. When the tropical storm come through, it took my internet out for about 2.5 weeks, and there was some problems down the road. There was some problems here with the cable going from the box to the house. I had to get replaced, and at the same time doing that, I got sick and tested twice, came back negative. So it was something like a flu or whatever. But yeah, that wasn't no fun. There's always things going on. Also during the tropical storm, it took more shingles off the house. So I had to get on that and do something about that. Called several companies. They quoted anywhere from $6,000 to $7,500 to come over and replace the roof. Well, I wasn't going to have no part of that. So I decided to go ahead and do it myself. And I called a sort of local company about 35 miles away and ordered some metal. So ever since I got better, I've been up here working on this and basically done all this by myself. But as you can see, we have a new metal roof installed. We've got to put the trim cap on, and I got 2 more pieces to put up on the other end till I can finish. Go ahead and do the holes to vent the roof and put the roof cap on. This saved me about half the price of what they quoted me doing this myself. And about every afternoon that it won't raining, and every weekend, I've been up here on this roof working on this by myself. Now my son did come and help me one Sunday. I think it was last Sunday. He put the metal up on the side of the house, and I poured it up and was able to finish out that side. So yeah, I had a little bit of help, but sometimes you don't always get a lot of help, when you got stuff to do. Everybody is busy. I mean, just like myself, always something to do around here or at work. So let's get on back off this roof. So guys, got a couple of emails that I actually was able to catch. I get so many, it's hard to keep up with all of them. And I try to read through the comments every chance I get, especially on the latest videos. The older videos, I just don't have time to go back and read all those comments. But and I'm not knocking this person, but the person said, you know, I enjoy your videos, but they're too few in between, and that's a bit disappointing. Well, I understand where you're coming from, I really do, but and like I say, you know, good question or good comment, but guys, you got to remember, I do not do YouTube full time, not yet. You know, 50, 60 hours a week at work, and then you know, other things to be done, like, you know, the roof, yard, keeping the pool up, things in the house have to be done. You know, there's always stuff to do. And you know, I'm looking at YouTube now. The last video I done last week was a review on the microscope, and I tell you, I've been using that a little bit off and on during last week, and it's a fine microscope. I like it. But you know, I want to get to the point where I can start adding more stuff to the channel, and you know, I started the second channel, which I haven't had time to upload videos. I probably got a dozen videos I could edit and upload on it, but you know, just not a lot of time. You know, so much going on. I'm trying to make my mind up if I should keep the second channel or just put everything on this channel. You know, the electronic stuff, maybe some rambling, talking stuff, the garage work, whatever it be, you know. Just got to figure out what I want to do with it. But I did mention to them at work that I was planning on retiring sometime in the next 15 months. And after I do that, then maybe you know, I can take time for myself, you know, get up, be your own boss, and go full time on YouTube. We'll just have to see how that goes. But yeah, I like to be able to produce a video every week, but you know, it's the time to do it. That's why I've constantly got people emailing me, want me to work on stuff. Well, as you know, I really don't have time to take in any extra work and keep up with what I'm doing. I have people, even now, I have people that'll show up, don't call, don't email, do nothing, just show up, want me to work on stuff. If it's something simple, I'll go ahead and do it, you know. But until I retire, there's no way I can take on any extra work. It just ain't possible. This old Nissan, we bought this thing brand new back in 2005, and it's started giving me some trouble here about a month and a half ago. Started getting random codes, misfire on several cylinders. Went through, replaced crank sensor, replaced 2 coils, replaced both cam sensors, and there's no way to check fuel pressure on this not unless you cut the line, and I don't like cutting the factory line. So I went poured the gas tank and put a new whole tree in it. It's got the regulator, the fuel pump, the sending unit, everything on that. Just that part was like $300. So I spent about $800 on this thing over the last month and a half. And you crank it up, it'll run fine. I'll go somewhere, stop, get out, come back in, crank it up, and it starts misfiring on cylinder 6. Once you start going, it clears up. And I started noticing that the water in the radiator was getting low. Well, the other day I was driving down the road and the air conditioner started warming up. instead of cooling down. And I looked, and the temperature needle was going up. Sure enough, she's out of water again. So after checking, did a compression test on it, and cylinder 6 is real low. So I now know what's happening to that. It's when you crank it up and get it hot, it puts pressure in the coolant system, and when you cut it off, it unloads that pressure by seeping into cylinder 6, so it's filling cylinder 6 up with water. When you crank it up, it's misfiring because there's water in the cylinder. It burns it out in just a couple of minutes and runs fine. Well, to do a head job on a Nissan Xterra, you basically got to pour the engine, because this thing's got, you know, 2 overhead cams on both banks, so it's 4 cams. The big plate on the front of the motor, I showed this in another video a couple years back when I replaced the timing chain, and that was a dog to do. So I think I'm going to pour the engine out, and since I got poured heads, I'm going to go ahead and put rings and bearings, oil pump in it, check everything, deck the heads, put it back together, see if I can get another 200,000 miles out of it. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, it's a little bit of work to do, so it's easier to just, you know, pour the engine out. Well, hello, Miss Kitty. She came out to greet me. Anyway, you know, I still got the Mustang that I drive, so I'll be driving it when I got that tore down. And sometime this winter I want to put a top on this thing, but I think I'll wait and do it until after I finish up the Nissan. Well, that's the remnants of what's left of the metal, and there's the roof cap stacked on top. This is a filler sheet that they put on top to keep all your other sheets from getting damaged. Well, I used that for a drill template. I went ahead and did all the drilling to the metal before you can put it on the roof. So basically all you got to do is just pull it up there, lay it in place, screw it down. Works a lot faster when you do it that way. So I'm thinking probably sometime next week I'll get back in the shop, start doing some work. I need to finish up that Kenwood 940 that we put the PA board in. I already know what's wrong with the main board. I've checked it out and it's all videoed. So we'll be getting that done. One of my Patreon viewers was nice enough to send us another scope. Got a Tektronix 455 that he was working on, and sent it to me. Unfortunately, UPS damaged it, and they cracked the bottom case. It ain't nothing I can't fix, you know. I'll look around and see if one comes available on eBay, and I'll purchase it. But we'll get that thing up and going here sometime in the near future. See what we can do with it. But you know, I really want to do this video just to give y'all an update of what's going on, and I'm trying out this Hero 7 again. The last time I did a video on it, the audio was so low you couldn't hardly hear it. But you know, with the Hero 7 and down, you cannot just plug a microphone into it. You have to use a mic adapter. So last week I ordered one, and I also ordered the Rode Video, the Go mic, and that's what I've got mounted now. I've ordered a case that this GoPro will fit in, and it'll hold the mic adapter, and it also has a couple of cold shoes on it to mount the microphones. But anyway, we'll check, see this here. Just let me know how the audio and the video quality is, if you would. And we'll check this out and maybe do some more walking and flapping videos. We'll just have to see. I'll put up a picture of the system here so you can see what it is. Anyway, guys, that's about it for now. We'll get some more videos up for long, and just trying to get cleared away with everything we got doing. I still ain't completely over that sickness I had a few weeks back. Still got some congestion in my chest and this and that, but hey, we're getting by every day. I know we're not getting no younger. It's the funniest thing. I went to McDonald's the other day. First time this has happened. All I wanted was a cheeseburger and a small Coke. And the woman said, 1 cheeseburger and a senior Coke. And I looked and I thought for a minute, yeah, I guess you could say that. You know, I'm 63 years old now, so not getting no younger. I figure by the time I'm 64, I'm going to call the work game over and work for myself. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, guys, I'd like to hear your comments and your feedback down below. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye now. You got anything to say?